All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome back. Let's see, episode 4. Working towards that wand. We're gonna try and do a little louder WoW audio per request. All right. We need this wand. For real. Level 10 starts to get a little dicey with no wand. Alright, I don't think these quests we should wait. I think we rip the Hearthstone, run and try and get this done, and then go and get a wand. Our bags are clear. Actually, not great. We should have some water for real. Oh, I got some milk. It's expensive, but life or death out here. We have water, but we should have some milk. Alright. This next quest, we have to steal some meat that was stolen from the guy at the top of the cliff. Hmm. Technical difficulties. It's always something, you know? Ah. Alright, let's... We got it, we got it, we got it. I have been talking to myself with my mic muted. What a wonderful day. Recently, I had my friends swap to Alliance. Brittany died at 26, rest in peace. But she decided to go again on Alliance. She's now a higher level than us, so we gotta step up our game. I feel like a broken record. I'm talking about this wand over and over and over again, but it really is just the difference between speed and not speed. I was pointing it out earlier with my mic muted, but the fact that this class has wand damage in its talent tree, you know it's meant to have a wand. Perfect timing. Homie is leaving. Alright, so we're gonna run over here. Skip all this. Did he go human? Oh, he did go human. What a loser. Could have been a dwarf. Huh. Weird.
So the bears wouldn't get it. But while I was off hunting deer, that beast, old Icebeard,
There's big homie.
the meat locker. We won't be able to smash through that before him, though.
Alright.
But I'll starve if you can't get all the meats back. You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you can retrieve my stash. Never making in and out of that cave fast enough for this butt-necked worm.
Oh. I'd zoom in a little bit, but I really want to keep my eye out on this big homie over here. Gotta capitalize on him coming out of the cave. Damn, that guy stepped away to grab water in real life and died to a bear at level 9. You hate to see it. These world markers are very helpful when trying to follow mobs. They are pretty helpful, honestly. You'll see a lot of tanks and people put skulls or X on things. Moon for sheep, sometimes square for sheep. They're very helpful. Some people don't know, but you can actually just keybind them right here in target marker. I have them keyed down to the numpad, just quick assignments. So some people put them on the F keys. I think that's smart also. I just happen to use those for other things. Can this guy leave, bro? I'm trying to steal his stuff. Here he comes. Alright, we gotta kill this. Maybe? Maybe not? Teasing me? Moonstalk Sire. Terrible. Terrible way to die. I don't mind grinding. I do wish I could get cloth from these guys, but... These are the cards we're dealt. I know I said perfect timing last when we saw him when I came in. Clearly it was the opposite. Perfect timing. Any more bear boars, anything? See, you might say, why would you kill that? 7 copper. You don't have 7 copper. Come on, man. Anybody want to kill Icebeard? I don't think there's many people here. A few. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Oh, here he comes. Not in combat. He's still moving. Easy. That's how it's done. And the whole time you're here, you're killing boars. There's not much downtime. I'm just trying to give myself excuses as to not why I'm not wasting time. Come on. Alright. Now let's go get the wand. And there's a vendor there too, so we won't have to leave and go back or anything.
What's on you? What a kind soul you are, adventurer. Thanks to your bravery,
Upgrade.
I won't find myself starving when the cold season flurries blow in.
Alright. I think we just head over here. Make the best of our time killing trogs. Once we do this, then I'll probably come up and get him. I think the challenge achievement for the hardcore add-on says Vagash before 12? I'm pretty sure. And then Hogger before 13? So if we can give Vagash by 11, it's going to be close. It's really going to depend on if we get the wand, honestly. And it sucks to keep saying that, but it's so true. Right now I have no way to like ranged kite him for very long because I just run out of mana. No mana potions, no herbalism, alchemy, or whatever. So, I could have sworn there used to be like a joke or a funny.
Help me!
That's funny.
Fire!
Some of these are good. I don't know if I've ever heard some of these.
I like my beer like I like my women. Stout and bitter.
There it is. It's silly.
I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I get drunk, I fall down. No problem.
Gotta love a dwarf. Ooh, a quick little. Hopefully it's a light leather. Yes. You don't realize how much copper you really just build. We are pushing through. We are going right here to these trogs. Not gonna waste time on these. This just scares me a little bit, but not too worried about it. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. Get these trogs, get this wand. Even with just the lesser wand, I think we'll be alright. And honestly, all the extra money from skinning might help us get the, maybe some materials from the vendor. Finally, I feel like it's taken forever to walk over here. What up, Wink Stand in the chat?
As a member of the Senate, experience week, I've taken it upon myself to take care of this part of the Trog infestation that has gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess over in the quarry, and for no reason.
Uh,
Rebuild and get back to work. If you help me with the Trogs, I shall support you.
okay. I know some people like the auto accept, but kind of helps me figure out what we're doing, where we're at. Gives me like 2 seconds to think before I just get slapped with another quest. Alright. Repair. Let's get to it.
All this stress and anger, what have they left me with?
Jeez.
I killed them myself, but my aim's no good anymore. You go into the quarry and kill some of the filthy buggers. I'll pay you. Just hurt them, kill them.
Jeez, this guy's got some stress problems. Hurt them, kill them. I would do it myself, but I don't have thumbs. These guys should give us the cloth that we need. I really don't want to go, damn, into the cave just yet. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so we can check. Sometimes there's some chests here, sometimes here, sometimes here, sometimes up here. Sometimes zooming out is a little kind of good, but we will do it like this. I think we should be okay. Look, one down. We're at 29 of 80, you know? Making progress, making progress. Everyday progress. Unfortunately, we're about to witness some Trog genocide here. Is that Shroud? That's a pretty great global Twitch emote. We love Shroud. Now they're running away. That is a little problematic for us, personally. No way to slow, no way to stop. We're not a warlock, so we don't have Curse of Recklessness. More reasons to not go into the cave. Hype, that guy helped us out. I will take an assist. I know we were trying to do a little kind of not just self-found, but a little solo. We've been going solo so far, but almost more out of necessity than anything. One more tick, he'll die. Perfect. Sit over here and drink, and then kill everything around it. It does say Skull Humper. That's why they've been sent down here to live in the caves. No Skull Humpers here. Look at that. We're already up, I don't even know, a bunch of cloth. Not gonna worry until these are full. Never turn down a weapon. Can't use it, but usually they sell for the most. This might be a little sketch. He's level 8. Ooh, Spear Tab already coming in handy. 100% extra spirit outside of, even during combat. I think it ticks down a little bit during combat. But, yeah, so good. Honestly, they can hump skulls as long as they give me cloth. That's what we're here for. Upgrade, question mark? Almost. Like I said, sometimes you get lucky, you get a chest. Sorry if it makes anybody dizzy that I spin this camera around so much, but The way these respawns have gone, it's kind of tough not to want to check your surroundings. If you don't know, grabbing one of these chests will pull mobs at a distance. So if you're not careful, just try and get a LOS or something to stop them from seeing you grab the chest. Alright. As I talk about the respawns, this guy spawns almost on top of us. Same with these two. I think Spirit type is the right play. I mean, obviously we don't have a wand, but I think it's gonna be the right play. We might just grind these guys to level 11. I'll get him out the way. I gave these guys so much praise at the beginning. Got like 10 cloth or something right off the bat. Alright. Next we need some greens. If we can get some greens to save for DE, that saves us a bunch of cloth. We can just use that to level tailoring. Just period in general. I think it's these guys. They might be in the cave that can drop greens. Can't remember what level. I feel like it's around 10. I know on the Horde side I've gotten some from the Harpies, so that's gotta be like around 10, 11. Alright, we do need some bone snappers, but I'm really not too excited to go in here. We get some greens from these guys. Whew. So as you can see, I have this thing. It's a weak aura, kind of like my little HUD or heads-up display, kind of for my priest. But it's for mobs that are in the world. So we know the Skull Thumper doesn't have anything, but this Bone Snapper, when I tab him, Rock Drop Bone Snapper stuns, and it shows me how long as well. So it's pretty helpful. I know some people are against weak auras there is another add-on, I think it's called Bestiary or something like that, that also tracks what the mob does. And in the starting zones, it's not like too super incredibly important, but once you get to some of these other zones, kind of like where Brittany just died, she died to a harpy casting a tornado on her, stunning her for 10 seconds, and she had no idea it was coming, no way to stop it, and she probably wouldn't have pulled that mob if she had known that it was going to do that. So it can save you some headache and heartache if you care about your character and don't care about just going again. Been kind of lucky. Okay. Talk shit, get hit, I guess. Been kind of lucky so far. Not too many deaths other than just some stupid AFK deaths and walking off a Zeppelin. But nothing like of where I made a terrible decision and pulled too much or couldn't outplay it or anything like that. We had some close calls. First row got close calls in RFK. I don't know why we went in there before level 30, but we did. 3 of us made it out. Where's this homie going? But yeah, I have some pretty good faith in us so far. Even with just the self-found and the restrictions, I think we got it. If we can hang out here and get another chest respawn, might be hype. There's only finite areas where chests can spawn, and as they get taken, they almost have to respawn somewhere else or get put on a timer. So if we're lucky, we either get another one here, probably won't since we picked it up there, but we might get one on this. We might get one over here, or we might get one up here. Boom. Bingo bango. Look at me. Sometimes I feel like a super nerd for this game, but you know, sometimes it works out. No fear. Not my favorite. He dies. I think we win this. Yeah, I think we win this. Even with the head crack, the extra spirit tap really put us over. Drop a mind blast. If you ever do have to farm some mobs, humanoids in a circular area where you know chests spawn, you will really luck out. Unless you're like farming leather or something and you need a specific mob, but humanoids with chest spawns. Daenerys, Loch Modan, we got the guys over here. We got wetlands, we have the knolls over here. I mean, all of Westfall, there's chests everywhere. Are we at 40 yet? No. We're just at 40. We are halfway. I'll hit 11 before we get a wand. It's gonna be tough. Grab some of these dudes out of the cave. I hate to see the resist, man. Oh, the bone sniper has a stun, so we are for sure pulling this away, so we don't get. Cannot stress enough how dangerous some of these hyperspawn areas are, especially in these caves. I'm trying to think of any other ones. Not until we get to Westfall. There'll be some in Westfall, I believe. I mean, Loch Modan has one, but it won't be till 15, 16, 17 when we're in the cave. Over here, there's some more, like, trogs at 18, 19. It's not a quote-unquote cave, but it is, I like to think of them as caves. They're open-air caves. The top is open, but there's no way out, so it might as well be a cave. You might have a little more visibility, but not any more means of escape. How much can we get? Damn. This whole episode is just going to be farming these trogs and hope for cloth. You know, we had that plan to go get that chest, but I kind of chickened out. I think we go back to it. I think we gotta get this patrol, probably. I mean, who knows? We might get some cloth, we might get some bolts of linen. That might speed us up. Death in wetlands, 25. That's sad. Alright. No weakened soul. We get 2 or 1? Second patrol. We love a patrol. We love a patrol. Two patrols on top of each other. It's almost more important to just pay attention to what's going on. Where people are. I think we get inner fire at 12. That's just free armor. Boom, inner fire. 300 armor. Spear tap is so good, so good, so good. Either way, going this or the wand if you're not playing self-found and you have a wand by 5. By 19, you're gonna put your 10 into these wand and this, and then you just go shadow. Pretty sure you run 3 points of this shadow focus, because after that it might be even 2. Can't really remember. Pain. I don't think we go this for a while. Improved Mind Blast is great. Improved Psychic Scream is also incredible for solo play. The one thing you gotta remember, Psychic Scream is, it might be instant, but it only has a finite amount of people that it can fear. So if you're in a big group and it's not like a Howl of Terror or a Warrior Fear, it's only the people, like only the amount that it deems. I think it's 2 or 3. Golly. Drink. Look for cloth. Drink. Look for cloth. Drink. I'll take a Malachite. Nothing really to do with it, but I won't say no to it. Some Earth Root from that chest. Eyes peeled for more chests. If you see one, let me know. We are manaless. A man without mana. Barely a man at all at that point. Still need 7 bone snappers. Just not going in that cave, bro. Ooh. Zooey mama. We're almost at 50. Unfortunately, we don't have, like, pickpocket. Damn, it's almost like I keep thinking I want to be a rogue. It's so funny. No need for a wand. I think I start with swords as a dwarf. I mean, there's just so many benefits. Maybe not. Maybe not swords. Swords is human. Still, come down here and train swords at level 10 for 10 silver is not, I don't think is as bad as having to grind for cloth. Purposefully grind for cloth, rather than passively just pick it up for first aid. I love this add-on, honestly. It's small, doesn't take up a lot of memory or whatever. Just checks your total versus the last XP that you got. Shows you how much you have and what it would take to get there. It's small, it's out of the way, you can move it where you want. I was watching Guzu and some other guys, and it really is like the only two add-ons that I would highly suggest a new player getting. Questy, because classic WoW, for all of its quirks and cool stuff, not being able to track any quests is kind of brutal for new players. Then the only other add-on that I would say that you should get is the Leatrix Plus. Leatrix Plus allows you to like move your map around, zoom in, zoom out, move this whole thing around, resize the window, change the opacity, and that's just with the map. It has so many other features. And there we go, another chest. I'm telling you. Where did I say it would be? Right there in the middle. This one's gonna be a little bit more of a pain to get. We might get a double. We'll have to pull this guy. And then this one and maybe a double. And then that guy. Should be okay. Usually I would say chests aren't worth it, but I think we have enough outs. I think we're good. Told you, dude, that milk is expensive, but fuck. It really speeds up the leveling process. And we are getting, if I would have gotten Spirit Tap off that, I think I would have been okay. Yeah, no XP. You gotta do 50% to use them. Dang. I think it's gonna be episode 5 to get this wand. The way we're looking. I said we're almost at 50 and then we stopped getting cloth. Every time I say something. I think we just zone out and cloth it up. Alright, let's see. Do we get a double here? I knew we would get a double. Okay. I think we're alright. Let's watch this patrol. I think these guys fight the... I think these guys are like an RP thing with these guys, if I'm not mistaken. But it is 4 or 5 level 4s, or level 11s. So you can kind of get caught off guard. 100% sure how social aggro works with them. If you happen to be fighting a Trog when they come through. Heck, yeah. We even got a robe upgrade. That's awesome. Need to keep that. Okay. Alright, we're almost at 60. If we can get a little lucky here. Think we can get at least to 60. At least we'll hit level 11. 7 more guys, we should get there. Try and get some of these bone snappers. Golly. Sure would love some cloth right about now. For any new people watching, if you didn't know, there's a couple different ways you can move around in Classic World of Warcraft. You can use W and A to turn your character and camera at the same time. And then S and D to move forward and back. So, Classic WASD. You also have your arrow keys, they do the exact same thing. Now, when you're moving with your arrow keys, it means you're taking your hand off your mouse, so I guess unless you're left-handed. So it might be a little hard to move that way. Now you'll notice that my guy moves pretty quick, left and right and turning around. The way that works is with the mouse. So left click, if you hold left click, it moves your camera but not your character. Right click will move your character and your camera. So your character instantly is going to turn wherever you point. And then if you push left and right click at the same time, your character will also auto run. So you don't need to hold W or anything like that in order to go forward or run away or wherever you're going. Now while you're going forward, you can use A and D to strafe. Strafing in Classic WoW has a lot of benefits. Allows you to hit targets, but it also allows targets not to hit you in the back, because if you get hit in the back in Classic WoW, there's a high chance you're going to get dazed, which will slow you. And then usually when you're getting hit in the back, you're trying to run away, right? So what you can do is kind of back jump like this and strafe, and you're going to get hit, but you're not going to get dazed. And without the daze, it makes it a lot more easy to run away, especially in hardcore. This guy wanted the smoke, so we're not going to wait to get mana. We're just going to kill him. A couple more bone snappers up here. Hopefully this guy gets us what we need. Boom. Cloth? No, no cloth, but some money. Big level. Another 20%. So now we have a 40% chance to get Spirit Tap. So it looks like we're kind of winding down episode 4. I'll run into that hour mark. Doesn't look like we are going to be able to get the wand in this episode, but we made some serious progress. 53 cloth out of the 80 that we need. On top of that, we got whole level grinding out these humanoids. It's only going to get a little easier now that we're leveling up. I think we come back in episode 5, we knock it out, we get that wand. And yeah, we might be able to kill Vagash before 12. It's the plan, at least. Still trying to stick to these achievement levels. Really just for personal fun. I'm not even running the add-on. I know it exists, and I guess that's what matters to me. I think soloing Vagash, even at 12, is going to be kind of a personal achievement. Some people don't care or would think it's not hard or whatever, but getting him down the cliff, getting him into the area, and trying to get him kited around the fence that we're gonna try and do. Oh, that's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to stop my train of thought, but that is a huge green. Now the question is, do we disenchant it so we don't need so much cloth, or do we sell it for the silver? It's gonna be the question. I feel a little more confident pulling more than one pack now. I can feel the chest respawning soon. I think it's gonna be over here. I think this is the last little corner that we haven't gotten yet. That was a great way to end the episode off. This training sword of the bear. It's kind of funny, little wooden sword. Not worried, even if we just punch each other to death. I'm gonna stand my ground. Alright, well, I think that's where we're gonna end episode 4. We will catch you next time.